welcome back to my channel Avanti Morocha. Today I'm going to give you the information you need to know about Cricut if you live outside the US, Canada, the UK and Australia, like where to buy their machines, the power requirements, and how to buy the Cricut Access subscription. Now let's begin. First, you need to know the product that Cricut sells. Cricut has cutting machines like the Cricut Maker, Cricut Explore, and Cricut Joy. Cricut also has the Easy Press that comes in different sizes and the Mac Press. Cricut also sells accessories and materials. Some of the accessories are the blades, mats, pens, and more. In the materials we have iron-on, adhesive vinyl, infusible ink, and more. Cricut also offers the Cricut Access membership that give you access to the Cricut library that is full of images, fonts, and ready-to-make projects. You don't need to have Cricut Access to use your cutting machine. You can use Design Space to make simple designs, or you can upload your own images. Cricut cutting machines like Cricut Maker, Cricut Explore, and Cricut Joy are dual voltage, ranging from 100 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 Hz, which means if you live in a country that uses a voltage inside these values, you won't have any issues using these machines. It is important to mention that Cricut has a 1-year warranty for the machine. This doesn't include the accessories, and it only works in the country that was sold in. If for you it is essential to have the warranty, I recommend buying your machine from an official distributor in your country. Keep in mind the prices from the distributors are not going to be the same as the ones you find in the US. Each country has its own regulations and taxes. The Easy Press and the Mac Press have a set voltage that is based on the region in which it was sold. For example, if you buy the Easy Press in the US, it's set to 120 volts and the Mac Press to 120 to 127 volts. If you live in a country that uses a higher voltage, I recommend buying your Easy Press or Mac Press from an official distributor. The machines will be set to the voltage for your region. Do not use the Easy Press or Mac Press with a voltage converter. This is dangerous and will void your warranty. Keep in mind the official site of Cricut in the US only ship in the US. The same with the official site in Canada, only ship in Canada, and the official site in the UK only ship to the UK. If you live in another country, you need to look for an official distributor. Now I will share the list of distributors in other countries. I will share this link in the info box below the video. Here you will find the list of official Cricut distributors around the world. For example, Australia, Czech Republic, Germany, Italy, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, and more. Remember, prices from distributors are not going to be the same as the ones you find in the US. Each country has its own regulations and taxes. I get asked a lot if you need to use the Cricut materials. No, you don't have to. You can use the brand of your preference. However, if you want to use Cricut Joy without a mat, you need to use the Cricut Joy Smart materials. When talking about accessories, especially the ones that go inside your machine like the blades, mat, pens, you should only use the Cricut brand. To use your Cricut cutting machines, you will need to use a computer or a mobile device. Cricut cutting machines use Design Space, a free app that you can download to the computer or mobile device. I will share the link to the system requirements in the info box below the video. Design features may vary between computers, tablets, and smartphones. At the moment, the desktop application is the most complete. Using Cricut Design Space, you can make simple designs using shapes and text. You could also upload your own images. Just make sure to use file formats that are compatible with Design Space, like JPEG, GIF, PNG, BMP, SVG, or DXF. If you have Cricut Access, you can use the library of ready-to-make projects. All the projects with the green flag and the letter A are part of the membership. Same with the images. And you also have exclusive fonts from Cricut. Now I'm going to give you more information about Cricut Access and how to buy it. There are two kinds of membership, the standard and premium. If you live outside the US, Canada, the UK and Australia, the only membership available at the moment is the standard monthly subscription. The benefits that you will get are the following: unlimited use of 100,000 plus images, unlimited use of 500 plus fonts, and 1,000 ready-to-make projects. You won't get 10% of licensed images because these are not available outside the US. If you live outside the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, and Eurozone countries, you can subscribe to Cricut Access through the Design Space app for iOS or Android. The monthly fee is processed through your iTunes or Google Play account, and an invoice is sent from Apple or Google, respectively. Once you have subscribed to Cricut Access through the mobile app, your Cricut Access subscription is available for your use in all Design Space platforms. Download the Design Space app to your mobile device. If you are using an iOS device, go to the App Store. If you are using an Android device, go to Google Play. Open Design Space, go to the menu, open the drop-down menu and click on Cricut Access. As you can see, my screen shows that my subscription is active and ends on May 13, 2021. If you haven't used Cricut Access before, your message should say start your trial. If you have already used your free month, you can buy or cancel your subscription here. Cricut is improving constantly. It probably won't take so long before all the subscriptions are available worldwide. I hope you like this video and you find it informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you are interested in any of these Cricut machines, I'm going to share the links where you can buy them in the info box below the video. These links send you to the official Cricut site in the US. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell so you get informed every time I release a new video. Don't forget to visit my blog, follow me on my social media, like this video and share it with your loved ones. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.